Hi everyone, this is Smriti. Welcome to QA automation classes. And today we are going to start the rest assured framework development. But in order to have the validations, right? If you have to see in rest assured what we do, we automate the flow, right? So how exactly this automation happens, right? So we hit a API endpoint and we get some response and we validate that response, okay? Whether that response is correct or not with respect to some expected values, right? So whatever you get from the API response is your actual value and that gets validated against what is your expected values, right? So now we need to have some real time or maybe not real time or whatever. We need to have some APIs, right? Endpoints where we can hit and get the response, okay? So if you go to the internet, you can get so many different types of the free to use API endpoints. But I'll try to do all the setup in the local, right? We'll try to set up a fake JSON server, right? And we'll create the REST service out of it, and then it will give us a bunch of endpoints where we can perform those operations, okay? So we'll see get, post, put, delete, right, update, all those operations we can automate and we can see how exactly they are going to work, okay? And we are going to use this with the help of the BDD framework, okay? Makes sense? So now before that we need some prerequisite, okay? What are the prerequisites we need? So first we need to see whether we have the JSON like nodejs in our machine or not. So go to the command prompt and say node hyphen version. So if you see, it says a node is not recognized as internal or external command. That means we don't have the node in our system. So what we need to do, we need to identify first download and install nodejs, okay? So let's say nodejs download. So go to the page, go to the long-term support, and we need the Windows, right? So for Windows 64-bit, okay? So yeah, Windows installer.msi 64-bit. It's already downloaded, okay? Small file, 25.4 MB. So double click and try to install it, okay? I accept the terms. Next, next, next. uh, Chocolatey, the script will after installation automatically install the necessary tools. Note that this will also install Chocolatey, so we don't need the Chocolatey. That's okay. So install, okay. So we can wait till the installation finishes. Nothing else is there. Copying new files, okay. So let's wait till the installation is done. So now the node.js installation is successful. So click on finish, okay. So now we can do the same thing. So now go to your command prompt and just try to use the same command, node hyphen version. Okay, we need to restart this one, okay, sorry. So now again go to the command prompt, let's say cmd, okay, and here say node hyphen version, okay. So now you should see, so 20.11.1. So 20 is the version number, this is the major build and this is the minor build, okay. So the node.js is currently present in our system, it is installed, okay. So now we have to create the fake REST service on top of it, okay. So we need a JSON server for this one, okay. So I can say JSON server, okay. What is that? Type code JSON server, type code JSON server git, okay. So you go to this page in the GitHub, okay. So JSON server, okay, JSON server, okay. So now this is the one. So let's go to the uses and how exactly we can do that readme, okay. Okay, get put, okay, fine. So they're saying how to use it, okay. So first you have to install the JSON server, okay. So npm install JSON hyphen server, and then we have to create a JSON file, okay, db.json, and inside that we need to have few things over here, okay. And then we can start the server, okay. So when you start the server, this data is going to get read, okay. And then we can see the list of the endpoints and all, get, post, put, patch, delete, everything we'll see there, okay. So let's do that, okay. So first step is to install the JSON server. So how to install the JSON server? So you can see npm install, right? So here npm install JSON server. So we can use the same thing, but we can use the option -g for the global installation. Let's say npm install -g, so it is applicable across the system. JSON server, okay, JSON server, okay. So hit enter. Sorry, npm, my bad. So when we install nodejs, right, so npm is node package manager. Okay, so this is part of the nodejs, and through that only this npm command we can access. Okay, so when you say node package manager, npm install -g JSON server. So now node package manager is going and it is trying to get all those JSON server related things. Okay, so now you see, so this is new minor version of npm is available. Okay, npm is 10.5. We can update the npm, but that's okay. So but our installation is complete, if you see, right? So JSON server is added 54 packages in 13 seconds. That means the JSON server, this has 54 packages that got installed to our system. Okay, so now we can do one thing. Okay, so after the installation is done, we need to create db.json. Okay, so we need to create a JSON file. Where we need to create the JSON file? So wherever the we are in which prompt we are, right? Location, if you see C user smoothie. So if you go to this location C, so go to C, then users and smoothie. Okay, so here what we need to do, we need to new text document. Okay, new, we'll do one thing. Okay, so new whatever, so I'll say notepad plus plus. Okay, so here we'll say db.json. I'll just we will just write here and save it there. Okay, so okay, so for that one we can do one thing. Let me delete this one, I don't need it here. We'll just save it over here. Okay, so let's say delete. So go to notepad plus plus. Okay, and create a new tab, control N. Okay, and let's go to my blogspot, QA automation classes, QA automation classes dot blogspot.in, and extend properties db.json. Okay, so read more. So now I can do one thing, I can copy this entire JSON and I can just post it, put it over there. Okay, so let's see. Okay, done, almost done here. Okay, oops, my bad. Okay, so let's see. Okay, after this. Okay, perfect. So copy, and let's go to our notepad, put it over here, file, save as. Okay, where we're going to save, C drive, users, smriti. Here let's say db. Okay, dot json. Okay, and instead of normal text file, we don't have to say db.json, just say db, and the type will be .json file. Okay, instead of that type j, you will see java source file, javascript file, json file. Okay, select this one and save. Okay, so if you see db.json. Okay, so this is what the json file got created. Okay, so now after your json file got created, okay, so your json file basically what it contains, we'll see shortly. Okay, so if you want to see, I can do one thing. Let's go to the json crack and see there only. Oh, where is the json crack? Okay, I need to open it. Okay, fine. So control A, control V. Okay, so valid json structure. Okay, see, lot of things are there, that's why it is coming like this. Okay, so we'll see one by one, so while coming like this. So now let's expand it, zoom in. Okay, not that much, we can zoom out a little bit. Okay, so if you see, first is okay, so first is posts. Okay, so it is an array. So first JSON, start of the JSON, and post, we have few posts. Okay, posts mean you can consider it as your Instagram post or the Facebook post. Okay, so this is some kind of the post, it's not related to the post request. Okay, don't get confused here, because that is one place where you might get confused. It's not the post request we are going to accept. When I say posts, STS, that means it is nothing but the post, what user posts, right? So it's not the post request. So whenever I'll do the automation, we'll use this posts endpoint. I'll clearly tell you what exactly, whether we're going with this posts as the object, or we're going to like post array, or we're referring to the post method. Okay, post method, get method, those are different things. Okay, so if you see, there are 27 what is that, objects are there here, right? So different ID, right? So ID, title, and author. Okay, so this is posts. After posts we have comments. Okay, so if you see here, somewhere we should have the comments. Okay, so profile is there, and where is the comments? Here is the Another object is there, that is comment. So another array is there, that is comments. Okay, so comments also has the 5 things. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5, so 5 objects are over here. Okay, so id, body, and the post id. Okay, so these comments are available. Okay, and then we have also profile, something called as the profile. So 2 profiles are available. Okay, so first is John. Okay, so John, that guy has age 24, gender male, hobbies skating, painting, something, email, we don't have the email. And hobbies is a, what is that, the hobbies is a also array, so skating and painting. Okay, and similarly we have something called as the errors. Okay, so errors, if you see here, errors has the 3 things inside it. One is the error. Okay, and this is the array, empty array, we don't have anything inside that. And we have areas. Okay, so areas is also array, goods and services. Okay, and that's all. Okay, goods and services. And settings, we have also settings. Inside the settings we have type. Okay, one is the notification, another one is a visual, and notification also has few details, email and SMS, and visual has the details, light and large, whatever is this. So we'll see, we'll only work with these things. Okay, post and the comments and all will work. Okay, so we don't have to bother about whatever is here, profile and errors and all, we are not going to work on that one. Okay, so this is what is the JSON that we have created. Okay, so we have kept the name this as db.json. We have to start the JSON server, right? That's what we install the JSON server, we need to start it. Okay, then only we'll be able to see the endpoints. Okay, so how to start the JSON server? Let's say JSON hyphen server hyphen uh, watch. Okay, so hyphen watch. What we're going to watch? We're going to watch db.json. This is nothing but the file that we're going to watch. Okay, so now it is started watching. Okay, so if you see, it has given us few endpoints. Okay, so where is the JSON? Okay, here if you see, JSON server started on port 3000. So now the port 3000 is open, and we can go to this index. Okay, localhost colon 3000. Okay, so let's go here, I'll show you. Localhost colon 3000. Okay, excuse me. So now if you open localhost colon 3000, you will see a page like this. Okay, so this is my localhost 3000 port is it is using, and here I can see this is the JSON server. Okay, and here if you see, I have slash posts, slash comments, slash profile, slash error. So if you see in the post, we have 27 items. Okay, that's what we have seen here, post slash 27 items, right? These 27 objects are there. And similarly in comments we have the 5 items. So if you go and see the comment, we have the 5 items. So these are our area of interest. Okay, so on these endpoints we can perform those operations. Okay, so let's go and open these posts. So if you open, and you can see whatever we have given, right? ID, title, and author, everything is here. Okay, so this is nothing but when we hit our API endpoint, we are going to get this as the response. Okay, with a get call, and we can create new posts. Okay, through the post call, and we can use update, delete, patch, all those things we will be seeing. Okay, so this is how you will start the JSON server. Okay, and I'll do one more thing, I'll just install the postman also, and we'll try to access it. Okay, so and before that I can show you, this is slash posts, right? Similarly we have slash comments. Okay, so it will show you all those 5 comments, right? So yeah, and we have also profile also is there, right? So if you see slash profile, how I'm knowing all this, because it was already listed out over there, right? And another one is the error, or errors was there, I believe the errors or something was there. Okay, so how to know all these endpoints? You go to the 3000 and you can see, so slash posts, if you see, localhost colon 3000 slash posts. Okay, and slash comments, localhost colon 3000 slash comments, it will just appended with your localhost colon 3000, and then again slash profile. Okay, so localhost colon 3000 slash profile, these are profile related object. Okay, and similarly one more is the slash errors. Okay, so errors related things will come here. Okay, so mostly we'll be working on these endpoints, and we'll be seeing how exactly it works. Okay, so let me take a quick I can store it. Okay, let me put it into the quick access. Okay, So now I can access this one. Okay, so now we are able to see. Okay, so in the localhost our services is up and running. Okay, so here you can see this is up and running. If I stop it here, okay, if I say Control C, okay, so now it is stopped. Okay, and if I try to go here and try to access this localhost, I should not get anything. It will give me error. Okay, the site cannot be reached because the server that was running on this port is now stopped. So how to again enable it? So you can say JSON hyphen server hyphen watch db.json. So now again it is up and running. So if you come and refresh it here, you will see that. Okay, it is coming. So now what we'll do, we'll do one thing. We'll install our what is that, Postman, and we'll try to access that. We'll do in the next session. Okay, so there if you see, we'll see lot of the things over there. Okay, page like in Postman, how to configure your endpoint, how to access them, right, how to create manually. We'll be seeing those operations with respect to Postman first, and after learning those concepts only, then only we'll go and try to automate them. Okay, so that's all for this class guys. If you guys are really enjoying these sessions, I'll request you to subscribe to my channel Q Automation Classes, and please share the content with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get benefited out of it. And please like the content, and if you have any questions, please comment them. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, so let's set up the let's try to access the things in the Postman from the next session. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.